Mr. Owens?
Your Honor, we have a new camera pointed directly at my client, right there on the right, which we understand is from the AP. This is
During the recess, I'll have the court representative, Tanya, take a look at how that camera's pointed and make sure that it's pointed at the lectern rather than at the counsel table.
And this has been a problem where, for instance, reporters being in front of my client's car going out yesterday, cameras in her face, like inches
You bring
away.
that up during the recess with Tanya and talk to her about that. I've already talked to her about the fact that you've raised this issue yesterday, and I recognize it as a problem.
And I want to be advised if there are new changes, because it's just by chance that we see that there's a camera pointed directly at her, which is contrary to the decorum order. So I don't want changes without reporters telling you.
I think that's a reasonable request, so thank you. We'll take a short recess, and if you could let the bailiff know as soon as you're ready, Mr. Bueller. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Your Honor. The camera that I referenced was a violation of the decorum order. That's the second violation in 2 days. Directly, still photographer directly on my client's face, already transmitted nationally. So I'm mad. The decorum order we spent a lot of time on. It's the court's order. People are subject to criminal sanction, and I want it to stop. I don't want to have to be the one raising it. I want them to comply.
The camera's been removed. As far as what's going on in the parking lot, I'm not going to conflate that with this photographer who's doing something differently. What's going on in the parking lot is Tanya's has worked with your staff in determining how to handle the parking lot transitions, and I think that's been smoothed out. In terms of violation of the court's decorum order and have the camera pointing where it's not supposed to be pointing, I mean, essentially, cameras are supposed to follow the microphone. This is what the court has permitted is media coverage of the proceeding, not of the individuals who aren't participating in the proceeding when they're not participating. So if you're speaking into a microphone, you can expect that an image may be captured. If you're not speaking into a microphone, you should not be expecting that an image would be captured. And I do see this as a violation, and I've asked that the reporter be told that this is now interrupting our proceedings. It's now interfering with our proceedings, having to deal with these issues. And if it happens again, the offending reporter will be asked to leave.
Great. And the still photographer is to stay in his seat when taking pictures. Is that right? Stay in his location.
Unless we're all standing, then they can stand and take a picture.
How about entering and exiting? Can they be in the path of my client?
No.
Thank you.